Hello friends, it's Alison Sullivan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia on the west coast of Canada, and I'm so happy you're joining me today. This is not a live presentation. I am recording this so that I can post it on May 1st when the annual catalog goes live, the 2024-2025 annual catalog, and you can see it here. Um, it's just gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? But up until now, up until May 1st, I can only show you the cover. But we're going to go inside and I'm going to show you some of the favorite things of mine and where to find things. And the catalog has changed a little bit, but it's still a fabulous catalog. And I'll show you where you can find different things. So, excuse me, I've got an itchy nose. So let's go over here. And I'm going to just also going to be showing you some other things. So I want to make sure that I've got all of that up ready to go when we are ready to go. So here we are. Okay. So here's the main event here. Here's our beautiful catalog. I'm going to just bring over my desktop so I can see what you can see. Here we are. So the cover, as I said, is gorgeous, and it really is an inviting scene, isn't it? It's come stamp together, come gather, come, whether we're stamping together online or whether we're in person like these women are in their garden. Okay, so let's have a check here. So we've got a beautiful inside here. We've also got the table of contents, and it's a bit different this year. It's broken down into different kinds of sections. It's quite a bit different than our past catalogs, which we had product throughout the catalog. We've caught them in sections, and I actually think that's better because you can easily find things. I love it. So the first thing is we've got, you may be one of these definitions of stampers or crafters. We have some of you that love step-by-step crafting, and a step-by-step person has, well, a choreographed approach to crafting. They may not have a lot of space. They want something that they can just grab a box and open it and start creating because it comes with everything they need, including instructions. So our paper pumpkin subscription would fall under this category, and so would our kit collection. So this is perfect. So on page 4 to 11, I'll just show you here. If you flip to that, you can see some of the kits that we offer. You're going to be able to find these online in our online exclusives. I'm going to show you that. We've got our paper pumpkin. It's a surprise every month. It's a subscription service. It's just like getting a magazine in the mail. You know, you never know what's in the magazine till it hits your mailbox. Same with paper pumpkin. Okay. So the next group of stampers or crafters perhaps would classify themselves as quick and easy stampers. That sounds terrible, but casual is more of what we're thinking here. So someone who wants to create without needing lots of product, something simple and quick, but you still have some creative freedom. So it's not like the box where you open it and you make it what it looks like. But you also might be on a budget and only want to purchase a few items. Okay, so we can find that kind of option on page 12 to 29 in the catalog. So I'm just going to flip here, and I don't want to leave anything out. So let's have a look. So here's our quick and easy options, which include things like our Affirma packs. These are high-end die cuts with a sticky back. We've got some envelopes and cards already done for you. You don't have to cut it. You don't have to, just grab these and start creating. Okay, so that would qualify for those kind of people. And you can see here some examples and some things that you can play with. Love that. Now, this is my favorite. I won't want to say my favorite page, but this is one of my favorite pages, okay? Because we've got some templates below here. And it's small, so you probably can't see it, but when you get your catalog or you look online, you'll be able to see it. So look at these templates. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've got 22 different templates. Just ideas, meaning layouts, meaning what I don't know what I want to create, but I can look at one of these and I can just put the paper and the stamps and make it. Then on this page we've got coordination, color family coordination. Okay, so we've got, so for instance, if I look at this card here, we've got the layout is here, and then it's just been recreated here. So that's really fun. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Then we've got some of our more affordable stamps that have a lot of things going on in them, like this one here called Choose Happy. We've got quite a few holidays and sentiments covered off in this one stamp set. So that makes it a bit easier for people who don't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. We've got Memories and More cards. Again, these are meant to simplify your crafting experience because they're pre-printed cards, and you can make cards out of it, just add a sentiment, or you can use them for your scrapbooking. So lots of options there. And here's some other ideas. That's a really pretty set. We've got some simple designer series paper. You can see how this all goes together. Okay. Now, the next group of crafters, and you may go between all these. Like I am actually a person who loves the kits. I also love the quick and easy options, but sometimes I really want to, reach into my creativity, and I would call myself an avid stamper. So this is a person who wants to use everything, craft with all things, lots of products, lots of techniques. And sometimes there's a few steps involved in order to get my final look. So if we start on page 30, let me just grab that. You can see that each section has these beautiful, I would call them like the title page. They're just gorgeous. Look at all the colors and just beautiful, right? So this is our creativity your way. And you can see that this particular stamper has her stamp pads and her paper, and she's got a little bit of a craft space to craft in. Okay. All right. Next up in our table of contents is our sweet collection. Now, in the past, sweet collections have been spread out throughout the catalog, and I love that they are all in one place. I really love this. So check this out. So here's a brand new sweet collection. We've got, usually a sweet collection has a designer series paper, some sort of embellishment, stamps, and dies. It may have more, but it usually has those as a minimum. So this one, we've got the stamps, we've got the dies, we've got a beautiful embellishment. And look at the DSP. For the first time, we've got much larger representation of the paper that's in the pack. And over on this page, we have the colors that are included in the designer series paper. We also have gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous samples here. And there's actually been a thought about what kind of samples. So these samples are made with not maybe it's focusing on one of the items in the suite. So it may only have the bundle, for instance, okay? Or it may want to focus on the bundle, but it also really wants to make sure you can see that designer series paper. This one might only be the dies with the paper. So it's not every item on every card, but it represents all the items that are in the suite. So this is a really gorgeous suite. I do have this one. I got this one on pre-order. This one here, Take to the Sky, is probably one of my favorites. So it is, let me just grab some cards to show you. This is a focus of my upcoming class. So this class is going to be on May the 25th. So I hope you'll join. Let me show you a card. I'm just making this. I've just made this one on Sunday. So I didn't do it live because I'm not in town, but you can certainly go back into my YouTube channel, Stamp Crazy with Allison. And you'll be able to see how I created this card. Okay. And I should show you some cards. Let me just grab a card. back on that one that we just had. I do have a few little samples, but this one here, the Mediterranean Blooms, here's a card using, look at that beautiful designer series paper. I just got this little note card that just sits in there. Isn't that pretty? It's just absolutely gorgeous products. So you can see there's a whole bunch of fabulous new sweet collections. So you can have a look through when you get your catalog. Okay. So lots of different things here. Okay. This one is really gorgeous. This is the focus of my May All-Star video tutorial. This is a tutorial that I do with 11 other demonstrators from around the world. And we create a project each. We put it in a tutorial that you can earn for free. You can earn it if you are on my team. I give it to my team every month for free. Or you can earn it by just making any size purchase through my store, shopcrazywithallison.com. Or you can purchase it outright. So you can see here, look at this. We've got 2 bundles. We've got 2 sets of designer series paper. We have ribbon. We have an embossing folder. And we have these gorgeous new pearls. So that's a really large suite. So you can have a look through and see all of those because they're in section Suite Collections, page 34 to 55. Okay. Now, bundles. Let's go to bundles, page 57. Let's look over there. Okay, here we go. So here's our bundles. These are not part of a suite, so we don't have a coordinating designer series paper or embellishment, but of course you can find lots of papers, pattern papers that will go with these suites. But there's quite a few of them. So you can see this. Now I want to point this one out too. This is really cool. This is new this year. So we have this stamp set labeled with love and this stamp set keeping tabs. But look at this. You have a choice. You can either purchase the bundle with dies or the bundle with a punch. So if you're a punch person and you don't want the dies, you just want to be able to quickly punch, you can do that by choosing whichever bundle you want. And both of them are listed here. Okay, love that. Love, love, love. Okay, now, how cute is this one? Hearts and hugs. It's so cute. This little mouse and this, look at little chubby hamster. And then we have the walruses. And I don't know, badgers don't seem that lovey-dovey to me. But I wouldn't also call a hammerhead shark a friendly fin. But hey, to each his own, right? Anyway, really, really cute. But remember we were talking about the templates on page 22, the basic card designs with all those little ideas. Check this out in the corner, and I'm hoping you can see that in the corner of some of the samples, it will show you which template or layout was used to create the cards. So then you can start thinking, oh gosh, okay, that's what you do. You just look at that and then you change up the papers or the colors or the stamps. So this card here was created using that template. Okay, so let me show you another one. This one here, template, was used to create this one. So many ideas, and start thinking about ways that you can incorporate those and just make your crafting so much easier because you've got something to work with. Now here's another thing that's on a lot of the samples. So we've got this one here is our layout, right? That's the layout. But check this out. See this color wheel here? We've got color theory in our catalog. Let me show you that. That's on page 132. This is awesome. Look at this color wheel. So it explains, we've got all our colors on here, including the new ink colors. And we've got it explained here what's a contemporary color, a monochromatic, and so on, and how they're all related to each other, and even some ideas that you can use. So if we go back here to the Attention Shoppers bundle, we've got the layout, but then we've also got what colors did we use? Well, if we look at our color wheel, we can see which colors we've used and why we've used them. Okay, so you'll start to learn how you can do that. So you can see, look at all these. Oh, I love this one. This one's one of my favorites. Tune in. Isn't this great? Look at this. There's so many. Okay, so many bundles. My gosh. Now, Encore. Encore are products. So these are some of the bundles that have been carried forward from our previous publications. So this would be from our annual catalog. It might be from the mini catalog. It might even be from a catalog prior to the ones that I've just mentioned. But they're all in one place. You can see very easily what's carried forward. And I really do love that. Okay. So look at them all. That's great, right? Okay. So now I want to show you another section. So let's go to page 118. Here we go. I love this section. This section is about techniques. Love it. So we do have a stamp set listed here, but look at this. We can take this stamp set and we can paint with water, and it gives us the supplies that we would need. We need StazOn ink and some watercolor pens, the water painters, and some ink. But you could use pencils. So it's showing you kind of the technique and what you would need for the technique. Okay, but check this out. How about some fun folds? How about using a punch to make a slider? Okay. How about a shaker card? Who doesn't love a shaker card? Not me. I love them. Love them. Okay. Here's masking. How do you make a mask? How do you put layers? How do you use the brayer? So you can see here lots of things. How about some texture? Okay. Now we also do have a section for our embossing folders. Okay. So then we get to colors. And I love this presentation because check this out. Here's our subtles. And look at this gorgeous artwork. Look at all these beautiful subtle colors. But then, so you can order your cardstock, your stamp pad, your refill, your blends. But then we've got our assorted pack underneath here, right? Check out these gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Look at these bold, bold brights and these regals, these rich, rich regals. Love it. And again, you can see you can buy them individually or by family. Then we've got our neutrals. And then we've got our in colors. And we've got 5 new in colors that you're going to love. So again, you can order them individually or by family. And check this out. We have a brand new basic. It's called Basic Beige. So it's joining vanilla, white, black. Okay, love it. Now, I want to just show you some other things, but I'm going to show you, let's see here. Sometimes there's some QR codes that are here. So it's saying, you know, if you want to see more information, you can click on the QR code. Here we go. Here's one. Okay, it's going to take you to the general shop store. I would suggest that you go to my shop Crazy with Allison, and then you can just type in Thoughtful Journey. Okay, so let me show you some other things and how you can find your way around this fantastic publication. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go here so you can see me, but I also want to present and share a screen. Okay, now here is, okay, and hopefully that's working. So you can see this is the PDF version of the catalog. And what I love about it is if you are on a Mac, an Apple computer, if you click Command F, you will see, hopefully you can see this. It might be off the screen. I'm not quite sure. Gosh. But there is a search button, and I can type in anything up there. So I could type in thoughtful and click, and it's going to bring up anything with the word thoughtful in it. Let's say I can't find, oh my gosh, I just love Wink Estella. So I'm going to type in Wink of Estella. and it's going to bring that up, and it's going to show me where I can find it in the catalog. Okay, so even if you're stuck and you're looking through the catalog and you're thinking, where am I going to find that? You'll be able to find it by just using the search button on the PDF version, which you will be able to download from my store. Okay, now it's Command F on an Apple, but it's Control F on a PC, I believe. Okay, so now I'm going to just stop sharing that and come back, and hopefully we're back. And then the other thing I wanted to show you was my store. Hey everyone, it's Allison Sullivan again, and I am actually making another little video that I'm going to tack on the end of my catalog walkthrough, because the sound went off at the end. So I took you through the catalog walkthrough, and now I want to just show you where you can find some additional products that are not in a printed publication. Okay, so let's go here. I'm just going to share my screen, and then I am going to find, there it is. So let's share that. So here we are. So we can see here that you're shopping with me. So shopcrazywithallison.com. And when you get to this landing page, I want you to click on menu. And then you can see everything here: stamps, papers, bundles. And of course, I'm taping this prior to May 1st. So it's going to be there's going to be different products added on May 1st. But if we go to online exclusives, these are products that are not available in any publication, but they are available for purchase. So there are tons of them, including all the kits that we were talking about in my prior little video. I'm going to splice these together, but you can see here that we've got all this beautiful product, including lots of stamps and bundles, lots of embellishments. Look at these sweet collections. Here's flowering zinnias, just gorgeous products. So I don't want you to miss that out on this. So you just go to menu, and then you go to online exclusives. And when you do that, you're going to see all the products that aren't in the printed publications. Okay. Now, this can include products that have never been in a printed publication, but it could also include products that are carried over from a prior publication, but are not in print. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's sort of a combination of things. So you want to make sure that you check this out and that you don't miss out on anything. Okay, so here we go. And I'm just going to go back here, and here we are. Okay, so that's just the little add-on to my catalog walkthrough that I did. I'll splice those together, and hopefully it'll make sense. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you live next week when I'm back from Mexico. Thanks so much. Bye for now. Happy